A very good afternoon, Dutch bike blogger here. Thank you for riding with me. Friday afternoon, 20 minutes past 1, and it's September 10th, 2021. And there is some clouds, or there are some clouds and chance of a bit of rain. But it actually doesn't bother me. I'm going out. When the rain is going to fall, I probably will switch the camera to the waterproof case and continue. But for now, no rain. Had check on weather radar, and it says, well, small drops in the north part of the city. Guess where I'm going? Well, we will see. Thought to myself, let's go outside on the bike. I've not been outside on the bike for a while. Although that's not quite true. Last Friday I went on a bike tour, but it was a horrible bike tour with some troubles, and people did not do what they should be doing and shouting from my part, so I decided not to upload that and delete it. Sometimes you got to film something and then in hindsight think, well, not going to do publishing on that. I like to make a shorter bike ride today. Don't know if it's going to be one part or maybe two, but that's about it. I already can feel some rain spatter coming down, by the way, occasionally. This is, by the way, the West Indies Schade. Well, some headwind now. Wind normally means there is a rain front or storm coming, and that's correct. Tonight or in the afternoon there will be rain. Let's hope not too much. We're predicting lightning and rain. Seagull eating delicious French fries. And then eating so much that he is going to be very fat and only can hop along like a pigeon. Because, well, you see pigeons fly, but they normally hop along on the ground. Because I cannot imagine that French fries with all that oil is very good for a animal like a seagull. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's what they eat these days. Let's go here to the newer area. In front of me the big building, apartment building of De Zuilen. Let's move to the left. Let's see what the street is called. Heiplaat. Well, never knew it was called Heiplaat, but now I know. Go to Hermanstraat, Herman Street. It's an older part of the city. It's called De hoogte, built in the 1920s. By the way, it's not very cold. It's actually 23 degrees or so. Doesn't look like it. And it's quite humid, which means I'm having a bit of a trouble with the temperature. It's getting quite warm. Which means a lot of sweating will be going on in this bike ride, I have to assume at the moment. Straat. Never heard of it. Have a look again. Yes, Straat. Into Noorderspoor-singel. You can see the houses. Amsterdamse school, Amsterdam school, sort of building style, very popular in the 1920s. Actually looks very nice. Nice about it, the old bricks. The bricks are not the modern ones which are exactly the same. No, these bricks in the Hoogte are very much different from each other, which makes it having a nice look to it. I wanted to say old look, but they are old, so. By the way, I brought my bike bag with me, all kinds of stuff I don't want to need, I don't hope to need using. Tire repair kit, and also my waterproof case for the camera, which I actually hope not to be using, but I seriously am in doubt. All the houses empty here. Vlierstraat is the nomination to be torn down in future, and new houses going to be built here. Don't go straight like I did last time, because I will end up at a dead end, so move over to the left. Into Lijsterberslaan. Going straight, Lijsterberslaan also, same thing. These houses still look occupied, so probably will stay for a while. I do have a little rattle in the bike chain, by the way. Each time I pedal, I move. I can hear the chain going over the cogwheels. Maybe it needs some oil or some alignment. Getting quite warm now. Exercising on the bike, and like I said, the humid weather. on normal roads. Could take the bike lane, but let's do that further on. Also possibility to get on the bike lane over here. Not very busy here, so, or not busy at all. Lucky me. By the way, I'm not taking a longer bike trip because I have things to do. I have a Formula 1 qualified free practice to watch this afternoon. Pre-program starts at 14:25, so then I'm willing to get be home again. I do have some time left. It's now 1 minute past 2:30, so 13:31. Nothing major. Still have about an hour, but well, let's go here. And also I like to cut short the bike trip. I have a short bike trip because, well, it's going nicely. Because the chance of rain. Well, somebody is faster than I am. Wearing long pants. Must be getting quite warm. Let's go this way. Do a very short look at the Veringa building construction site. Veringa gebouw. Veringa is a professor at Zernike campus, or used to be, and the building is named after him. He's still alive, by the way. Well, the other building is coming along quite nicely. Looks good. Let's show you flipping the harness. Here it is. Oh, normally I could go there, but there's a bit of a fire drill training. So that's something I can go past, so let's move here. How to extinguish fires with the needs you have, like a fire extinguisher. What to do, what not to do, and in which smoke you can step in a building and which smoke is really poisonous. Although I would think when the building is smoking, you can't see anything, you get out of there and wait for the professionals with the breathing equipment to solve the problem, aka the fire department. Well, as I was informed that schools were opened this Monday or so, so probably maybe busy. What I already can see is two scooters on the sidewalk, parked like assholes. Not sure why you rent a scooter and dump it on the sidewalk like this, so people cannot go past it. There's another one right on the sidewalk. Well, onto the Zernike campus, going around here and having a look and then go home. Taking a different route back home than I got here right away. Well, so now a nicer way to get from the bike lane and then on the holding area where nobody was, from the buses to the other part of the bike lane, which I'm on now. It used to be different. One is working, the other one is looking. Efficient. Well, Zernike campus.
Ja, oké. Dit ben ik.
Well, you saw some scooters over there, past them. Some were parked better than others. All rental scooters, by the way. You can rent them, pay a fee for it to start it, and then something like a fee for every minute you use it. Don't know what the high of the amount of the fee is, how high it is. I do know cycling is cheaper because it doesn't cost you anything. You only have to have a bike and that's it. And then this is a very nice bike lane, and suddenly they decided, let's end the bike lane and let's go over the normal road again. I really understand and appreciate it when they would put the bike lane over here to my right side, but they didn't. Nope. Probably has to do with the fact that where I'm on is now municipality, but by the owners of the building in front of me. Nice flowers here. Well, let's turn around here and get back where I actually wanted to go, but I just wanted to show you the flowers, and that came in handy by doing it like this. What is the time? 20 minutes before 2, so RTB, return to base, getting home. Well, so far it's still dry, which is nice. And normally when you finish that kind of sentence, it's going to be dripping. By the way, the ground looks wet. It has been raining probably. Did not get anything. I did not notice that when I was in my home. sweating like crazy, man. Getting onto the Paterswoldseweg. Actually, back to the city. It's a quite long road before I enter any kind of civilization again, at least a more built up area. This is land, some farmhouse, camping there in the tent. Don't know if you saw it, but there was a tent on the field and somebody probably is camping there. Old farmhouse, not very well maintained in my opinion, but could be wrong. But it looks from a distance dilapidated. It's even worse when you get close. So something smelled burny here. Horses, hello horses. Hi horse. Brown horse and a blackish horse. No blonde horse. Blonde horses even exist. I don't know. I'm not an expert on horses. Already quite an achievement for me to know these are horses and not ponies. Some people walking, probably on the Pieter Pad route. We normally went over the Paddepoolsterbrug, but that's gone. So I probably have to walk a few miles more, or kilometers more, to get where they want to go. Well, this is a bike lane slash walkway. The cranes of the building site of the Veringa building, the construction site, 3 of them. Freshly mown hay in the fields next to here, all baled up. The camera is still straight because I'm using it to have a side view, and sometimes it does not get back in the horizontal position and then it looks crooked and it looks stupid. At least I think so. And now you can see again, going over this bike lane. bike lane, not a walkway. Hence the pinkish red color. Well, I entered here, but now I'm going straight and going all the way over this bike lane back home. Well, it's beginning to look a lot nicer here with all the plants and greens. Wonder how this is going to look in winter with everything much less green. But this looks great, although this could use some grass, but well, they're still busy with it. Drainage is in. It looks that the holes are covered here. Last time I went here, they were putting in drainage pipes because there was, when it was raining, a lot of standing water, which are not good, could actually go away. Let's have a look over here. Let's move to this side, then to my right, an off ramp of the ring road. Can hardly see what's going on here. Let's take a right here to the soccer fields, which will be appearing on my left. And then back home. Phew! Getting quite warm. This means I have to take a shower when I get home. Eat something. Take a big leak because that I should have done before I left, but I did not. So bathroom, here I come. Whew. Many years ago you could go straight over this road here, this bike path. Probably still available. Let's see how far we can get. It's not used frequently because it's overgrown, but it's still there. Looks to me that I'm still able to get here. Let's try how far we can get. And it's a dead end. Turn and get another direction. But this used to be a walkway. We could go here. It's still to be an option to go, so let's try. Only I have to walk. Oh, stepped in a hole, not good. This is something is used. This is used by people. It's actually a path where people walk through. It's getting really dense now. Not sure if this is a very good idea. Well, it is, because I'm actually on some concrete again. Well, that's nice. Not used very often because it's quite overgrown, but I actually am able to go to normal street again. Oh, that's nice to know. look behind me. And then on the bike lane, headwind. Well, there was a quickie, 10 minutes before 2, so half an hour or so, which probably means it will be one video. Whew. I should ride my bike more often, really. That's the big idea, getting not as much exercise on the bike as I used to do. Normally I was working in an office at the Zernike campus, and then I had to go to the office every morning and every afternoon back home. But now, due to COVID, working from home and not going to exercise from home to work anymore, only thing I do is leave the stairs upstairs and go downstairs, and that's my exercise. And I'm also not doing walks on the or bike rides after work. Could do that because I could have taken my bike out of the shed and go for the bike rides after work and then get home. It's also not something I do very often, actually more often not than I do. Well, let's end the video on this stretch of road. In the distance, the bike and walkways from the Gerrit Krolbrug. Gerrit Krolbrug has been moved away for, well, accessing the damage after a ship hit it in May. See link in, or the card in the top right corner for that video where the bridge is on a pontoon. And also I will put a playlist in, also in the top right corner. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Check out the description box for more information, and also my Facebook page. I will see you next time. Have a great day, and like always, be safe out there.